The John LeBang Show has been known to make people laugh, sing, think, scream, throw things in rage, and generally lose their minds. Listener discretion is advised.
Scheduled programming to bring you a show on the edge, broadcasting worldwide and out to the greater universe. You're listening to the John LeBang Show.
Well, folks, if you've come for one of those hours of talking about whatever's in the news, you can probably just forget it, because I've had it to the eyebrows with politics and the news media, the American people. I think this hour I'm just going to talk. And I'm just going to talk about whatever I feel I want to talk about. So I thought I'd tell you a few stories tonight, maybe. I thought I'd just ramble. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't, oh well, what am I going to do about it? Plenty of shows out there. If you want to go hear the gosh dang news, then you go ahead and turn over to that show and listen to them ramble on like they're experts in anything. That's fine. Go watch The Walking Dead if you want. Fry your brain that way. Whatever. I don't care. All that stuff is just garbage. And so, I think I'm just going to talk tonight. How I feel about things. What might be coming in the near future. Speaking of near future, I thought I was doing a radiothon for one of the stations that I'm on. I thought I was. We had discussed it way back in July. But apparently, they didn't, in their final wisdom, didn't include me in their plans during the time periods that we had discussed. So I guess I'm not doing that radiothon. No big deal. I need the break anyways. I'm pretty worn out. Coming up on my big 50. Can you believe that? 50th birthday this year. Maybe I'm going through some kind of, I don't know, midlife crisis, or maybe I'm just fed up with a whole bunch of things. Could be that I'm getting tired with the recent illness that I've had to endure. And unless you can get your message out to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, and on most of the mediums that are available to a person of my background and my level in society, because we're all are judged by that, aren't we? Our level in society. And that limits us, or it gives us great benefits. More than that color issue, anyways. It's really the money issue that's the one that holds you back in this world. If you can somehow have a disposable enough income to where, or enough disposable money, I should say, to just plaster the world with your message, then a lot of people will hear your message and you'll get followers just that way. But us here on the, bottom of the pyramid, it's hard to have that extra income there to just say, hey, everybody, there's my message. Will you listen? Please listen. You need to listen. But if you can't get out to that many people, and the people you do work with that are supposed to be helping you get there don't do their jobs, and, you can't do your job as well. And that's in every aspect of life. If you don't kiss the right butt, if you don't have the money, chances are you're not going to move up. Not because of your talents, because that doesn't matter anymore. And most people will see your talents, take what they like, and turn it into their own. And forget giving you any credit for it. There's definitely a difference between somebody who influenced you and you stealing directly from them. One is cool, the other is not so cool. But these days, we don't care about what's really cool. We care about that not so cool stuff. We make a big deal of most of that. So I'm sitting here, closing in on 50, another stupid Christmas heading our way. Snubbed at something you had made plans for and had agreed to. It's awesome. So, I'm going to take this Christmas break that I normally take every year, and I'm just going to chill. I'm actually going to chill. Usually I take that time and really get myself ready to go for the new year so we can get off to a rip-roaring start, jump in there in both feet, but I'm going to take a few weeks off. I'm not even going to pay attention to jack squat. Not even Christmas. I don't even want Christmas to happen or the damn holidays. Another freaking distraction that are just based on either consumerism or gluttony. It's no longer about the true meanings behind those holidays, so I refuse to participate. And when people are going to ask me to do a few things, I'm going to say, I think I'm just going to stay home and chill. I'll pretend like it was when I was a kid. Maybe I'll just throw in one of those classic movies and just sit back and not get, sit around in my sweats, be a kid those days. And just forget about all the BS that's out there. You used to have fun at these things, but they've become so generic and so, I can't even stand the idea that Black Friday is coming. The idea that all these stores need to make up for their crappy businesses. They want to make a whole bunch of money right here and get them in the black. Get them in the black for the year. I don't care about these companies. Why? They don't care about you. Have you seen how most of these companies treat their employees? Give me a break. There's a paint company I know of just horrible for their employees. You can go down the street to one of the local grocery stores and get paid better. Just the food market, you get paid pretty good. Not Kroger's, the big chain like Kroger's don't pay their employees jack squat. Now, I'm all for the free market. You know that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm cool with whatever people decide to work for, but these companies don't budge. And if you don't kick them, that's why there's so many people that get into these either unions or that complain that they should get a raise. Because it's not like these corporations are making things cheap. See, if products were cheap, then it would be okay that the employees didn't make $15 an hour. But the stuff you guys are selling aren't cheap. And when your profits are so out of the roof, like a certain paint company, and you don't pay your employees jack squat, even the ones that have many, many years of experience. It's just a game, man. It's all about profit. Got to take care of those shareholders. See, it's just me talking tonight. No real agenda, no idea of what I really was going to talk about. But I'm not going to talk about the stupid whatever. I'm not going to talk about the election results and the tampering of election. It's all garbage. If the American people aren't going to do their job, then I sure as heck ain't going to try to help them. I'm going to ignore that garbage, at least for a little while. Makes no point to put my efforts into that stuff. It's just amazing because I know my numbers. I see the numbers by the stations that at least report the numbers. I know I get some really good listener numbers at quite a few stations. Yet it ain't making a difference, I guess. People will listen. They like listening. Maybe they like the jokes. Maybe they like the game shows. Maybe they like the Bangerverse stuff and the talk about politics and New World Order and all the shifty and evil. Nobody wants to know about the bad people. Tells you a lot. That's what it is. They'll listen. They'll complain about the bad people, but they won't do a damn thing about it. So when you're coming up on 50 years old, so I think I'm having like a little bit of midlife crisis or something. Except I don't have the money to go buy me a Corvette. I can barely buy me a latte these days. Yeah, 2018's been an interesting year. I don't know if it's been the same for everyone else, but I lost my father, been really sick here in the last, seriously, almost a month now. It seems like I haven't been feeling well. But I think that was the same last year. Because I was contemplating not doing the Radiothon last year because I was ill. This year, it's make a date and then break it. Act like you didn't even make it. Okay. It's cool. Take some time off. I think I need a drink. So I think maybe one of these days, real near, we're going to be drinking. Guess that's bad if, we talk about drinking on the radio. Although you see these YouTube channels that review movies, these guys get smashed and people get watch them by the millions. So I guess people don't care about the important stuff. They'd like to rather hear about people getting drunk. Maybe I'll do a show all hammered, fall on my face on the radio. That'd probably get good ratings. It'd probably be fun for most people to laugh at. Oh, did you hear what Don did last night? Yeah, he was smashed off his mind. Yeah, he sat on the microphone and farted 4 times. Yeah, and then it got stuck in his butt. Maybe that's what people want. Or at least people will respond better to. Just funny. I get good numbers. I don't get it. I think it's a lot of haters that listen, though, to be honest with you. Because of the emails I receive. The messages I get. Yeah. I never knew how loyal, till just a few months ago, how loyal your haters will be. They're pretty loyal. They'll show up just so they hear you say something they don't like, so then they can fire you off an email. It's, hey, you get your listeners and you keep your listeners the way you have to in this industry. I didn't, that's not the intent. I was actually trying to do something important, but I guess if in all this, if I have haters that want to listen and are regular, then there you go. I'll just keep catering to them. Maybe I'll just keep making them angry. I can find many ways to make people angry. It's easy these days. Maybe I should just do a whole show. Open lines at the same time so that way all the anger can come in right there on the spot. Oh, that sounds like an interesting idea. See how bad we can piss people off and have them call in so we can listen to them just lose their minds on radio. We can laugh at them. It'd be fun. Trying to make the radio fun, right? We might as well laugh at all the idiots. It's not like you're going to change them. It's not like you're going to affect their decision making. It's not like they're going to surprise you and do something important and amazing. So you might as well make fun of them. Point out their stupidity. Let them do it themselves. I just did it in the first hour. In this past week. Just let the idiots do it to themselves. Give them the microphone and laugh at them. Man, my show would be a lot easier to do then. A lot less thinking on my end. A lot less work. More and more, that sounds good. Be good for a good old man, 50 years old, single guy. Doing everything himself. We could use a break at our age, Man, that sounds really good. Anyways, we got to take a quick break, folks. I know I went long. Just rambling on tonight on the John LeBang Show. If you have anything you want to talk about, feel free to go to that chat